you want to see me go from this to this, then you need to keep on watching.
It's the way, the way, it's the way, it's the way, it's the way that you, it's the way that you talk, way that you walk, way that you, way that you talk.
Oh, what it do? What's up? Hey. What's pop locking, y'all? It's your girl Crystal, aka CurlieCrys, the queen of the lioness game. Okay, welcome back to your girl's channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing the maximum hydration method, not minimum hydration, maximum hydration method. Okay, we're going to hopefully get these curls together. That is the whole point of today's video, is to get this hair together on point, get it looking better than this, because it's dry, it's dirty, it's matted. It's very much so 2020 right now. We're just trying to get back to 2019, or honestly any year before 2020. That's the type of mood that I'm trying to get this whole entire head in, okay? Because right now, it's in pandemic mode. So before I go ahead and get into those details, if you are not already part of the CurlieCrys fam, make sure you do one thing for your girl, okay? And that is to smash that button down below. Smash that button down below. Hit it like you mean it and join the CurlieCrys fam. So the maximum hydration method is basically created to revive your dry, out of texture, curl pattern, kind of doing some wompy, weird type of stuff state. And my hair honestly is in one of those states. So what that basically means is you are going to be going through a series of events with trying to bring your curls back to life, to reboot your curls. But it's gone beyond just the Aztec Indian clay apple cider vinegar mixture. Instead, you're clarifying, you're co-washing or deep conditioning, you're doing the mask, you're applying your leave-in, and then you're styling as well. So this entire method was brought to my attention a while back, but YouTuber Only One Jess most definitely brought it back to the forefront for me. Once I saw her do it on her channel, I was like, you know what? That's what my hair needs. My hair needs to come into contact with that method. So that's why I said, let me go ahead and do it today. If you have not seen her video, make sure to check it out. I will be following the steps that she did in her video because her curls are popping. I'm just trying to get some of that energy. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to show you guys the before of my hair right now. And then we're going to get into the process and the after. All right, y'all, let's get into this max hydration method. So I was actually making a TikTok as well, and the phone I want to include because I thought it was funny, like completely fell. Anywho, the reason why I really do like this max hydration method is because in the beginning, it encourages you to wet your hair thoroughly before you apply anything to your hair, which I really do like, because I don't like to apply any kind of product to dry hair. I like to wet it first. So step one is going to be the clarifying step, and that's going to be with apple cider vinegar and water. So I'm applying an equal amount of ACV and water because that's what Jess did. So I applied the equal amount of apple cider vinegar, and then I just got water out of my shower. And y'all, ACV does not smell good, okay? So shake that up and then go ahead and apply it to your hair. And the benefits of the ACV rinse is to strengthen your hair, add the luster. It also like removes any product. Not removes product, but it most definitely does encourage it. It reduces the itchiness, balances your pH, and y'all, it also smells bad, as y'all can see in my face. So after I made sure to thoroughly get that onto my hair, I massaged it on in, well basically rubbed it on in, and I wanted to make sure that it got all of my hair. So that's something that you really want to make sure, is that you apply it everywhere. Now when you rinse this out, make sure to rinse it out thoroughly because it does smell, so you want to make sure you get all of that out. And I mean, the curls were looking pretty decent afterwards, but my hair was also pretty dry and like very stripped. So that's where step two comes in, where you co-wash or deep condition. I chose deep conditioning, of course, because that's just what I wanted to do afterwards to really add the moisture back in. And that's what this step is for, is to add the moisture back into your hair, because the ACV rinse will strip your hair. And it left my hair very, very stripped and just like straw-like feeling, like beyond straw, honestly. So I was really happy to follow up with this deep conditioner and then detangle my hair. So I went ahead and finished my entire head, and after I finished it, now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is rinsing it out. So I went ahead and let that sit in my hair for about 10 minutes, and then I rinsed it out with warm water, of course. But before that, this is what my curls are looking like. And so far, the method does have my curls looking nice, I must say. Like, my hair feels good and it looks good. So I went ahead and rinsed all of that deep conditioner out, and then most definitely added the moisture back to my curls. So very, very pleased with that. Now we're going to move on to step number 3, which is going to be the ACV and Indian clay mask combination. And you want to make sure when you do this that you are using a plastic spoon, nothing metal, because it does something to the mask, some type of reaction. So I went ahead and mixed both of these together. Now this mask helps to really just restore the definition in your curls, improve your luster, everything, y'all, and also helps to clean your hair. I really do like this mask. Now the key is getting the right consistency. So as you can see, at first it was a bit too dry, so I went to add a tad bit more. And with this mask, you really got to be careful to not add too much ACV, because a little bit does go a long way and it can get real runny real quick. Okay, so next we're gonna go in and apply this mask. Now applying the mask, my hair did feel like very, very dry when I applied the mask to it, but that was only during the application process. Like, it helps in the end, but when I'm applying it, it does feel a little rough on my hair. But that also helps with like the definition, apparently. So you just want to make sure that you are really thoroughly applying it to every single hair strand. And this is what mine looks like after applying it to the whole section. And as you can see, like, my curls kind of did absorb some of that mask already. Like, it wasn't as tan or that color as most people's are. Mine was like a little bit more on the darker side. So this is what my curls are looking like. And I mean, honestly, like, I really did like how my curls looked right here. What I did was allow this to sit on my hair for about 30 minutes, just so it can harden up and like really have a good effect on my curls. I didn't want to rinse it out immediately, so I let it sit for a little while. And this is what my hair looks like right here, and you guys can see how it's much more stiff. My curls were so stiff, so you guys can see how it's stiff right here, but the curls are like popping. Okay, the mask is doing what needs to be done for these curls, honey, because it needed it. So next, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out with warm water. And once again, you really want to make sure that you are getting all in between those crevices, because you do not want any mask to stay on your scalp, because it most definitely starts to itch over time if it dries onto your scalp. So after I rinsed it out, y'all, look at my curls. Look at my curls. Elasticity on 100,000. Curls popping, shiny, defined, juicy, the whole 9, y'all. Like, my curls look so good, and even the front of my hair looked decent. Like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was really shook at this moment. Like, my curls on both sides looked so juicy, so good. And I really am happy that I tried this max hydration method for sure. Now we're going to get into the next step, which is applying the leave-in conditioner. And this is mainly just like your styling steps that's remaining. And this is to add to emphasize and maximize on that moisture that your hair got from the mask and from the deep conditioner. And it just basically makes your curls more juicy. And then you have the choice of doing whatever style you want to do next. I decided to do a wash and go, because I really wanted to see how the curls looked in their raw state, I guess you can say, because, you know, a twist style gives you a different texture, but the wash and go really amplifies your texture. So the last step is to apply the gel, and I'm trying out the Eco Slay one for the first time. And the gel step really, like I was saying, just helps to maximize on the definition. So the leave-in is for the moisture, the gel is for the definition, and then in the end, boom, bam, pow. Now, here are the results of that wash and go, and honey, if you guys want to see this wash and go, I uploaded this video right before this one, so I will tag it down below and I'll leave a card. But y'all, look at the curls. I couldn't believe this. And look at the front of my hair, guys. Like, you all know the front of my hair is my roughest part to get to curl. And the fact that I had curls like that, thank you, Max Hydration Method. So all in all, I was so happy that I tried out this method. I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, and peace.